Welcome to Agoracom Small Cap Breaking News.
Breaking news.
Your daily go-to source for the best small cap headlines.
Absolutely.
For over 65 million investors.
Since 2007.
Get ready, because we've got 6 companies making waves today.
Yeah. You're going to want to hear about this.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Let's get into it.
First on the docket,
First up,
NuRAN Wireless.
NuRAN Wireless.
That's NUR on the CSE, NRRWF on the OTC, and 1RN on the Frankfurt Stock Exchange.
Frankfurt?
Is aggressively expanding its footprint in Africa.
Africa.
Their headline.
Big headline.
NuRAN Wireless announces deployment of 20 new sites in Africa during February 2023.
Wow, 20 new sites.
20!
That's a lot.
What's fascinating here is that these 20 new sites are part of a much larger agreement with Orange,
Orange.
major telecom provider.
Huge.
NuRAN is using its network as a service model,
Right.
or NaaS, to bring mobile connectivity to remote regions.
To remote regions?
Here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
These sites aren't just bringing voice calls.
No.
They're opening up a world of possibilities for things like mobile banking,
Mobile banking.
e-learning,
E-learning.
and even telemedicine.
Telemedicine essential services.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And NuRAN is doing this sustainably,
Sustainable.
using renewable energy sources to power these sites.
Oh, wow.
This positions them as a leader in the growing market for eco-conscious telecom infrastructure.
Eco-conscious.
That's a big win for investors looking for companies with both profit potential and a positive social impact.
Yeah, profit and impact. Win-win.
Now let's shift gears to Alaska,
Alaska.
where Tectonic Metals,
Tectonic Metals.
trading on the TSXV under TECT, OTCQB is TETO, and on the Frankfurt Exchange as T15B,
Okay.
has announced a major gold discovery at their Flat Gold project.
Gold discovery. This is big.
Their press release reads,
Let's hear it.
Tectonic intersects 65.5 meters, grading 1.2 grams, including 6.1 meters, grading 6.2 grams per ton at flat.
Whoa, hold on. Say that again.
65.5 meters, grading 1.2 grams per ton gold,
Okay.
including 6.1 meters, grading 6.0 grams per ton gold,
Right.
and 1.5 meters, grading 21.7 grams per ton gold at flat.
At flat. Okay, I got it now. That's gold, folks, and it's got investors buzzing.
And with good reason.
Good reason.
These are impressive drill results.
Very impressive.
We're talking a significant intercept with consistent gold mineralization.
Consistent. That's key.
And the location is key, just 40 kilometers from the Donlin Gold Project,
Donlin Gold Project.
one of the world's largest undeveloped gold deposits.
Wow, so much potential there.
So what does this all mean?
What does it mean?
Well, for Tectonic, it suggests the potential for a much larger gold system than initially anticipated.
Much larger.
And for investors, it's a signal to pay close attention to this company as they continue to explore and expand their project.
Definitely one to watch.
This raises an important question.
Yeah.
How big could this discovery actually be?
How big?
They've already extended the known gold zone to 3 kilometers.
3 kilometers.
And it's still open in all directions.
Pumping in all directions.
If they continue to hit these kinds of grades, we could be looking at a major new player in the gold mining space.
A major player. Watch out.
Next up, we're heading to Quebec, Canada,
Quebec.
where Northern Superior Resources
Northern Superior Resources.
is exploring for gold in the prolific Chibougamau Gold Camp.
Prolific.
Northern Superior trades under the symbol SUP on the TSXV, NSUPF on the OTCQX,
Okay.
and D9M1 on the Frankfurt Stock Exchange.
Got it.
Their headline: Northern Superior intersects 3.59 gram in Quota over 7.7 meters and 2.89 Goberneo over 10.6 meters. Expands high-grade Croteau-Bouchard shear zone at the Philibert project.
That's a mouthful.
It is.
Break it down for you.
3.59 grams of gold per ton over 7.7 meters.
Okay.
And 2.89 grams over 10.6 meters.
Right.
What's particularly intriguing about these findings is that they're located both beyond ND, beneath the existing resource pit.
Both beyond and beneath.
This suggests significant potential for expanding the known gold resource at the Philibert project.
Expanding that resource. And let's not forget the location.
Right. Northern Superior's Philibert project is just 9 kilometers
9 kilometers.
from IM Goldie's massive Nelligan project.
Massive.
This whole region is buzzing with activity.
Insane.
And Northern Superior is right in the thick of it.
Right in the thick of it.
We're talking about a gold camp with over 12 million ounces of gold already discovered.
12 million ounces.
And no single major producer controls it yet.
Wow.
This could be a game changer for a junior company like Northern Superior.
Huge potential.
Now, for something completely different, let's jump into the high-tech world of 3D printing and aerospace.
3D printing aerospace.
Pyrogenesis.
Pyrogenesis.
Listed on the TSX under PYR, OTCQX as PYRGF. And on the Frankfurt Exchange as 8PY1,
Frankfurt
just announced a significant milestone.
A milestone.
Their headline,
What is it?
Pyrogenesis' next-gen plasma atomization system successfully produces titanium powder meeting all of Boeing's stringent qualification requirements. The aerospace sector is increasingly adopting 3D printing for its ability to create lightweight, high-performance components.
Lightweight and high performance.
If Pyrogenesis becomes a key supplier for Boeing,
Key supplier.
their growth potential could be enormous.
Enormous.
Okay, let's shift gears again and travel to Côte d'Ivoire,
Côte d'Ivoire.
where Awale Resources,
Awale Resources.
trading on the TSXV under the symbol ERIC,
Yeah.
has made a promising gold and copper discovery at its Odiene project.
Gold and copper.
Their press release states Awale intersects 60 meters at 1.4 grant gold equivalent, including 13 meters at 2.7 grade gold equivalent, in new discovery, BBM zone at the Odiene project, Côte d'Ivoire.
EBMBL.
What's particularly noteworthy here is that Awale is working in a joint venture with Newmont,
Newmont.
a global mining giant.
Global mining giant.
This partnership speaks volumes about the potential of the Odiene project.
Big potential.
The discovery of the BBM zone is exciting because it shows characteristics similar to iron oxide, copper-gold systems,
Iron oxide copper gold.
which are known to host some of the world's largest and most valuable deposits.
The biggest deposits.
That's right.
It is.
And the fact that they're hitting these grades early in the exploration phase is a very encouraging sign.
Early grades, very encouraging.
This is definitely a project to keep an eye on as it develops.
Definitely keep an eye on it.
Last but not least, let's head over to Arizona,
Arizona.
where Arizona Metals,
Arizona Metals.
listed on the TSX under AMC and on the OTCQX as AZMCF, is reporting impressive drill results from their K2 zone at the K project.
K project.
Their headline announces,
Right.
Arizona Metals intersects 34.8 meters, grading 11.3 G gold equivalent, AUEQ, including 1.5 meters at 23.4 GT AUQ and 4.5 meters at 18.4 GT AUEQ at K-Mine Project, Arizona.
Those are some high grades.
These are incredibly high grades of gold mineralization.
Incredibly high.
And what's even more remarkable is that they're encountering these grades at depth,
At depth.
which suggests the potential for a substantial high-grade gold deposit.
Substantial deposit.
Arizona Metals is systematically drilling deeper to understand the full extent of this mineralization.
Deeper and deeper.
And the results so far have been nothing short of spectacular.
Spectacular results. Yeah, it's fascinating.
It is fascinating how Arizona Metals is using a combination of historical data and modern exploration techniques to unlock the potential of this historic mining district.
Historic mining district.
And it's not just about the gold. The K project also has historical estimates of significant copper, zinc, A&D silver resources.
Whoa. Multi-metal.
This could be a true multi-metal bonanza in the making.
Bonanza.
You know,
yeah.
It's remarkable to see how these smaller companies are pushing the boundaries of innovation and exploration.
Really is.
From connecting remote communities in Africa
Africa.
to unearthing hidden treasures in Alaska.
Alaska.
They're making a real impact.
Real impact.
Right,
Yeah.
and they're doing it with a focus on sustainability and community engagement.
Sustainability, that's key.
NuRAN Wireless's use of renewable energy is a great example.
Oh, great example.
They're not just bringing connectivity.
No.
They're doing it in a way that benefits the environment and local community.
Absolutely benefits everybody.
It's a win-win situation,
Win-win.
and it's a trend. We're seeing more and more in the small cap space.
More and more.
Companies are realizing that doing good can also be good for business.
Yeah, doing good is good business.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And it's attracting a new generation of investors who are looking for companies that align with their values.
Values-based investing.
Speaking of values,
Okay.
Tectonic Metals' commitment to responsible exploration in Alaska is commendable.
Commendable.
They're working closely with local communities and indigenous groups to ensure their operations are conducted in a way that respects the environment and cultural heritage of the region.
Respect for the region.
That's so important.
Very important.
It builds trust and creates a positive relationship between the company and the community.
Positive relationships.
And it can ultimately lead to a more successful and sustainable project.
Success and sustainability.
Northern Superior's work in Quebec is another great example of how junior mining companies are raising the bar when it comes to environmental and social responsibility.
Raising the bar.
They're implementing best practices for exploration and mine development.
Best practices.
And they're committed to transparency and stakeholder engagement.
Transparency, that's...
It's encouraging to see that these companies are not just focused on profits.
Right.
They're also taking a long-term view and considering the impact of their operations on the environment and local communities.
The long view.
And let's not forget about PyroGenesis's groundbreaking work in advanced materials and 3D printing.
Oh, yeah. PyroGenesis.
They're not just developing a new technology.
No.
They're potentially revolutionizing the way aerospace components are manufactured.
Revolutionizing aerospace.
Totally.
Yeah.
And their focus on high-quality, sustainable production methods is setting a new standard for the industry.
A new standard.
It's a reminder that innovation can come from unexpected places.
Unexpected places.
And then we have Arizona Metals meticulously exploring their K project in Arizona.
Arizona Metals.
They're taking a systematic approach.
Systematic.
Drilling deeper and deeper to uncover the true extent of the gold and other mineral resources.
Deeper and deeper.
It's a classic example of how patience and persistence can pay off in the world of exploration.
Patience and persistence.
They're not rushing to make a quick discovery.
No.
They're taking the time to understand the geology and build a comprehensive model of the deposit.
A comprehensive model.
That's a smart strategy.
That's a smart strategy.
And it's a reminder that investing in exploration companies requires a different mindset than investing in established producers.
Different mindset, for sure.
You need to be comfortable with risk and uncertainty.
Risk and uncertainty.
But the potential rewards can be enormous if you choose the right companies.
Huge rewards.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's all about identifying companies with strong management teams,
strong management,
promising projects, and a commitment to responsible exploration and development.
Responsible exploration key.
So as we wrap up our discussion of these 6 fascinating companies, what key takeaways do we want our listeners to remember?
What should they remember?
I think the most important message is that the world of small cap investing is full of opportunity.
Full of opportunity.
But it also requires careful research and due diligence.
Research and due diligence.
Exactly. Don't just chase headlines.
No.
Dig deeper. Understand the companies.
Understand the companies.
Their management teams, their financials, and their competitive landscape.
All the details.
And most importantly, invest in stories that resonate with you. Stories that you believe in.
Believe in the story?
Because at the end of the day, investing is about more than just making money.
More than money.
It's about supporting companies that are making a positive impact on the world.
Positive impact.
That's a great point.
It is a good point.
So as we move on to our final thoughts,
Final thoughts.
I want to leave our listeners with this.
Okay.
Keep exploring, keep learning, and never be afraid to ask questions.
Keep learning.
The world of small cap investing is a vast and ever-changing landscape.
Always changing.
And there's always something new to discover.
Always something new.
Yeah, it really is incredible to see how much ground we've covered, in just a few minutes.
I know, right?
From the savannas of Africa
Yeah.
to the gold fields of Alaska and the cutting edge of aerospace technology.
That's amazing.
It's a testament to the diversity and dynamism of the small cap market.
Definitely is.
There's truly something for everyone.
For everyone.
Whether you're interested in resource exploration, technological innovation, or companies that are making a positive social impact. And I think that's what makes this space so exciting.
Yeah.
It's not just about chasing returns.
Right.
It's about being part of something bigger.
Something bigger, for sure.
Absolutely. It's about supporting companies that are pushing boundaries, challenging conventions, and creating a better future.
Yeah, I love that.
Speaking of pushing boundaries,
Okay.
I'm particularly intrigued by PyroGenesis's work with titanium powder for 3D printing.
Titanium powder.
It sounds like something straight out of a science fiction novel.
I know, it's crazy, right?
But it's a reality that could transform the aerospace industry.
Yeah, it could be huge.
It's a perfect example of how a small company with a bold vision can disrupt a multi-billion-dollar market.
Small company, big vision.
And the fact that they've already secured Boeing's approval speaks volumes about the quality of their technology.
Boeing's approval, that's a big deal.
Imagine the possibilities if PyroGenesis becomes a key supplier for Boeing.
Yeah, just imagine.
Lighter, stronger, more efficient aircraft components.
Wow.
All thanks to 3D printing. It's mind-blowing. It really is mind-blowing.
It really is, and it underscores the importance of staying ahead of the curve in terms of technological advancement.
Yeah, staying ahead of the curve, that's key.
And speaking of being ahead of the curve,
Okay.
Awale Resources' gold and copper discovery in Côte d'Ivoire is a fascinating story.
Fascinating. They're not just drilling random holes, they're systematically piecing together a geological puzzle.
A geological puzzle.
And the fact that the K project also has historical estimates of copper, zinc, and silver adds another layer of intrigue.
Intriguing for sure.
This could be a multi-metal mine in the making.
A multi-metal mine.
You know what strikes me about all of these companies?
What's that?
Is their relentless pursuit of growth and their unwavering belief in their projects.
Relentless and unwavering.
They're not afraid to take risks,
Right.
to challenge conventional wisdom,
Challenge the status quo.
and to venture into uncharted territory.
The uncharted territory.
And that's what makes the small cap space so captivating.
I agree.
It's a world of dreamers, innovators, and risk takers who are shaping the future.
Shaping the future.
And as we wrap up our deep dive into these 6 incredible companies,
Yeah.
what's the one message we want our listeners to take away?
The one big takeaway.
I think it's this. Don't underestimate the power of small cap companies.
Don't underestimate them.
They may not have the brand recognition of the industry giants,
Right.
but they often possess the agility, innovation, and determination to make a real impact.
Agility, innovation, determination.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So keep an eye on these companies, do your research, and consider adding them to your watch list.
Good advice.
You never know which one could be the next big success
For
story.
the next big one.
And remember, investing is a journey, not a destination.
That's true.
So enjoy the ride, stay informed, and always keep exploring.
Keep exploring.
Until next time, happy investing.
Happy investing.